Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Now, they've escaped conflict or persecution, but almost 15,000 refugees and asylum seekers in the UK are now classed as destitute, 10% higher than last year. The British Red Cross, which compiled the figures, is meeting the Home Office tomorrow, as our senior Home Affairs correspondent Simon Israel reports.
In this British Red Cross drop-in centre in a Manchester church, the destitute are growing. Syrians, Eritreans, Sudanese, Kuwaitis and others arrive every week, at the very least, to be fed. 1/5 are already officially designated refugees, but are struggling just to survive. This Syrian couple have come for food parcels. The husband got refugee status 3 years ago. His wife and 2 children joined him last year. They have a roof over their heads, but not much else except debt. They are grateful, legal, but broke. He has family still living outside Damascus, so we agree to protect his identity. So why are you here today then? We need food parcels to survive, he says. There's been no support for my children. We are in difficult times. Close to 15,000 came calling on the Red Cross in the UK last year, needing help to survive. An increase of 10% on the previous year. Malik, a 53-year-old Nigerian, is one of them. He's here every week while he awaits a response to his asylum appeal. Diabetes is slowly destroying him.
At times I beg on the street for me to survive. I have to beg.
What's going to happen to you when you leave here later this afternoon?
If I leave this center next week now, then I've got nowhere to go. I've got no one to support me. That's it. If not for this center, like I said, things will have fallen apart.
The rise in destitution among those granted refugee status is of particular concern. Support ends 28 days after asylum is granted. Not nearly long enough, argues the British Red Cross, as it witnesses more and more in desperate straits.
Well, it's certainly a crisis, but I would think it's what you call almost a silent crisis. We know there are thousands of people within the asylum process with refugee status who are struggling to put food in their bellies, to have a roof over their heads, and that is a crisis. But it's a crisis that's not that well known, so I think we need to shine a light on the fact that life within the asylum process is difficult.
This family is originally from Kuwait, where they were stateless and persecuted. The father was granted asylum. His wife and children arrived 3 months ago, and already they are dependent on food parcels. The children don't qualify for free school meals. Do you come here every week now? Their mother says that for them the visit to the drop-in centre is their highlight of the week. Tomorrow the charity will present its evidence to the Home Office. In the current climate though, it's difficult to see them getting a sympathetic hearing.
Simon Israel.
I've been getting